Are you tired of marketing your business online but not getting any results? In this video today, I'm going to be sharing how to check your strategy and remove some of these digital marketing mistakes. Hi everyone, it's Leanne Cohen's here, Digital Success Catalyst and owner of Marketing Leap. And today we're going to talk about 4 major mistakes that I see a lot of business owners make when it comes to their digital marketing. As a business owner, your most important commodity is your time. You don't really have time to be making silly mistakes that aren't getting you results. One of the mistakes that I see them make is they focus on their products or on their business way too much. You've got to talk about your products and your services so people have an understanding of who you are and what you do. But you need to actually, more so than anything else, be focusing on your target audience or your ideal client and their pain points. That's actually what it is that you do to make their life better. So focus on the benefits that you have to offer, why that particular benefit or why what you do makes such a big difference in their life. It's all about making their lives better, because at the end of the day, people really don't care about you or your business. All they want to know is what's in it for me. How are you going to make my life better? So making sure that anything that you do online, whether it's social media, whether it's a blog, whether it's even a video that you're doing, is all about telling your customers exactly why they should be working with you or why they should be using your services based on the results that you can actually give them. So you've got to remember this whole sale process, which it is effectively. And as a marketer, I got into marketing because I hate sales, but marketing is what actually lays the groundwork and actually starts building your brand. And it is all about creating emotion. Your brand really only exists in the mind of your customers. And it's actually the sum total of all the impressions that they have based on every interaction that they've had with you, your company, and your services. Making sure that when you are putting your brand out there, you are actually building that perception and building that brand based on, showing people exactly what it is that you do. And one of the best ways to do that is to use social proof. Reviews, testimonials, case studies, success stories. Now, one of the things that we've found works really, really well is actually having case studies as far as, influencing your leads and everything else that you do. So what I thought I'd do is actually bring onto the screen some of the case studies that we use and some of the ways that we actually put our processes out into the digital space. So one of the best ways of doing this, of actually creating that social proof and showing clients exactly what it is that you do, is taking the time to actually build a bit of a case study. Now, what we do is on our website, we actually have a projects page, and on that projects page, we have a list of clients that we've worked with and actually list exactly what we've done and why. So we go through who it is, what they're about, and then what we've actually done for them. Now, even for us, this is a bit of a work in progress, and we're refining constantly as we go. But the whole idea is to keep in mind, what is it that potential clients want to learn and want to find out from you? Ultimately, it's okay, show us what you've done for other people and how you can make our life better. So what we do is we actually have, if it's a website that we've worked with, we'll actually do a bit of a screen grab or a bit of a video about what we've done with their website. We list what the problem is and then what the solution is. And in this regard, this particular client, we were doing lead generation on LinkedIn as well as their website. So we actually have a list of, this is how we have improved and this is how we've built their brand online. So once we've created this particular case study online, then what we do is actually then turn it into a social media post. So this is a different client again, where we've done work on Instagram and Facebook for them. So people can actually see that. They get an understanding of what it is that you do. They get an understanding of the kind of results that you get, and that automatically starts building that trust and starts building that authority. And, if you are a small business owner and you are only starting out, then, there's nothing wrong with doing a couple of projects pro bono for the simple case of just getting a review and getting some testimonials, because it is incredibly powerful when it comes to getting those results from people. That's the first mistake that people make, is they're focusing on their products or their services or their business way too much, rather than showing everybody and showing their ideal clients what they can do for them and how they can make their lives better, or what results they can actually get for them. The second thing is focusing specifically on paid advertising only, and that's paid advertising on Facebook, Instagram, Google, LinkedIn. Paid advertising is great. It's a really quick way of getting it out there, but it's also a really quick way of burning through your budget really, really quickly. Running paid ads without having any kind of an organic marketing strategy is not going to help your brand, because the whole idea of organic marketing is to build that brand, build that perception, start sticking in your clients' minds. Having paid ads definitely will help with the visibility, but it doesn't actually guarantee that your ideal client is going to stay engaged with you. Working on your organic content first and your organic marketing first is really, really important, because you can actually work on your content and personalize your communication, and you get to see what works. It's all about generating results through your creativity and through your time. Gaining increased brand awareness through social media, it's all about you learning and understanding the needs and concerns of your ideal client and understanding what they engage with. Because the minute you've got that locked down, then it is so much easier to start becoming more creative. And when you do start moving into paid advertising, you're going to get much stronger results. It is all about creating the images that resonate. One of the things that I'm constantly reiterating is you do not need to be everywhere. You simply need to be where your ideal clients are and where they're hanging out online. So it doesn't mean that you have to be across every platform. You just need to know where your ideal clients are, and that's where you spend the majority of your time. It's exactly the same when it comes to SEO. Google advertising is incredible. We're Google specialists and also Google partners, and we do Google ads for our clients on the proviso that their SEO is 100% and that their organic rankings are working, because then it actually works hand in hand. The biggest thing is, if you are going to use paid advertising, yes, you do get to choose what messages go out. But the idea of you sticking in the mind of your client is nowhere near as strong as what it is if you are actually doing that organic advertising. Paid advertising can get you some rewards really quickly, but if you're not getting the right message organically, you're going to be throwing money away. Now, the third thing, which actually ties into the organic marketing, is inconsistency. Now, this is across the board, whether it's with your diet or your exercise, marketing your business, how you show up for your clients. It's all about the consistency, and it is so important when it comes to showing up with your brand. If you're not consistent, your target audience is not going to recognize you. If you don't have that consistent colors, that consistent branding, that consistent messaging, they get confused, and a confused mind doesn't buy. Start getting more consistent when it comes to how you show up, when you show up, and the messaging and the branding behind that. And it's a really good idea to, have a schedule, have a bit of a plan. In Marketing Leap, we use a topic planner for every single one of our clients so that we can actually schedule and plan ahead, and nothing gets left behind, because you're not turning up on a Monday morning going, oh my God, what am I going to post today? What am I going to talk about? Having a bit of a plan and scheduling your posts, and they make it so easy for you now. Facebook has got Facebook Creator, so you don't need to be forking out for scheduling tools. Canva, which is the online design tool that everybody seems to be using these days. And in all honesty, I've dropped most of my Adobe Creative because I don't need it. We do so much in Canva. But Canva even has a scheduling option there now. So as a small business owner, or any type of business owner actually, there is no excuse for you not being consistent and not having a schedule in place, because there are so many free tools out there now. And then the final thing that you really need to look at is not evaluating your metrics. It's all well and good having consistency, having your messaging right, putting out case studies and talking about how you make your clients' lives easier and how you solve a particular problem for them. But if you're not tracking your metrics and you're not looking at your statistics, you're not going to be able to accurately know what's working and what's not. Unfortunately, when it comes to your marketing, you do have to start tracking your analytics, start tracking your metrics, and seeing what is actually working. If you have a look and there are a couple of particular posts that are getting really good engagement, and it doesn't matter what platform you're on, it is all about that engagement. It's all about whether people are commenting, whether they're liking, they're sharing. That is what's going to boost the algorithm, regardless of the platform you're on, regardless of whether it's Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or even YouTube. It's all about getting that engagement happening. If you are not tracking your metrics and you're not tracking your analytics, you have got no idea of what's working, and you can't actually hone in and keep replicating the stuff that works. With these digital marketing mistakes that I see business owners making time and time again, to fix them is really, really easy. Just focus on showing the benefits of what your ideal client is going to get working with you and how you make their lives easier. Focusing on them and how you're going to help them. The second thing is focusing on paid advertising only and not really nutting out a really good organic strategy as far as how you're showing up online. And that includes your SEO as well. And of course, the third thing is your inconsistency. Not showing up regularly, because your ideal clients need to see and hear you 22 times before they start recognizing who you are. And when you think about it, the latest Google statistic has actually said that there are 86 touch points on the purchase pathway for washing powder. Washing powder is something that everybody uses. If there's 86 touch points on that particular purchase pathway, it's a little bit arrogant to think that you're going to show up once or twice on social media and people are going to recognize who you are, they're going to know who you are, and they're going to want to work with you straight away. So you need to have that consistency. And then, of course, the final thing is evaluating your metrics, checking your analytics. Every single one of the platforms that we show up on has analytics, whether it's Google Analytics, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Every single one has analytics that you can jump in and check. And it's the fastest way to find out what's working, what's resonating with your audience, and then you simply start duplicating that type of content and that kind of messaging to get it out there, because you're actually then giving your audience what they want. And that is the most important thing. So if you can focus on those 4 things, you'll see a massive difference. If you actually would like to show up online and share your message a lot more consistently, then maybe it's time we did have a bit of a chat and have a talk about your strategy and what you're doing. So, comment below and I'll put some links as well, and we can have a chat and see how I can help you grow your business. In the meantime, guys, have an amazing week, and I will see you next week. Bye for now. If you'd like to learn more about how to grow your business online and how to market your business and your brand more effectively, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and then click the bell so you get notified every single time we go live. If you want to be found online and share your message, then it's time for you to start taking control of your online presence with a clear plan and a clear strategy. And you can learn all about that by taking our marketing strategy online course. The link is in the comments below, so jump in and join us.